I know it's been a rough year. It was a rough year for me too. It was such a rough year for all of us. I was so fortunate and happy to have had the tools and over 20 years of experience in the health and wellness industry that I was able to kind of relate back to them and understand the steps that I needed to take towards keeping myself balanced and healthy and my mood lifted throughout all these crazy times. And I'm so excited that I was able to put them together all in one yoga teacher program at the Foundation School of Yoga. We've had a yoga teacher training already, and we've had such great success with so many locals in our community. And you're about to hear their story, and they are incredible. And what's even more exciting is now you have an opportunity to write a story of your own. And I can't wait to see you here.
All of my kids were home over COVID. It was just a lot for all of us. Something came up on Facebook that there's an instructor training. And I was like, this is the answer. And I finally got in touch with Carol and I said, I'm old, I'm out of shape. I've gained, 20 pounds since I've been there. She's like, no, you should come, you should do this. The enthusiastic Carol that we all know. And so I did. And it's been a phenomenal journey. I've lost 20 pounds since I've been in there, maybe even a few more pounds.
But Carol taught me the right way to teach yoga, as well as chakras, energy work, so energetic and loving. I just feel like I've learned so much from this class.
The reason I started doing yoga was because I do a lot of cardio and weightlifting, but I've never really had a chance to stretch or do anything like that. And I immediately could tell that it impacted my other aspects of fitness. I was a bit nervous going there for my first time because I had never done anything like this. If they're nervous about it, they really shouldn't be, because it's a welcoming atmosphere, and I had fun going.
I definitely would recommend Foundation's School of Yoga. I've done several Seagull Centuries, triathlons, and to me it was almost always about setting the goal and meeting the goal and pushing my body to meet that goal. And the first time I set foot in the yoga studio, it was kind of like, finally I was like, wow, there's another way.
In this 200-hour yoga teacher training, not only are you going to be a certified yoga teacher through Yoga Alliance, you're also going to understand the history. You're going to understand both Eastern and Western philosophies. You're going to get the anatomy and learn how to utilize the postures to their full benefit. You're going to get the why behind the magic that happens on your yoga mat. We'll understand integrative nutrition and self-care so that changes start to happen organically.
I have a lot of issues. I have rheumatoid arthritis and I have lupus. Yoga in general has helped me with that. When I'm doing yoga regularly, I feel so much better. The teacher training in general has helped me because of all the reading, trying to be within myself. It's helped with anxiety a lot. Definitely.
I went into the Foundation's teacher training with the goal of creating a whole life practice. And the main benefit of Foundation School specifically is that we've tried so many different kinds of yoga and so many different classes that it's really given me the opportunity to test the waters and see what works best for me.
How I found out about yoga and Foundations was from my mother. She had been recommending it to me for years because I'm a runner. And for running, you need a very long stride length. You need to be able to open yourself up a lot. It's a very different style of, exercise, I would say, and especially for young people. You have to completely turn off your pain receptors and push through, which I think is a very good lesson to learn in life, to keep a calm mind state through all of the struggles that you have, which is something that I took away from yoga, especially at Foundations with Carol.
I think that one of the most important things I learned during my yoga training was that yoga is so much more than just the physical poses, and that there is a huge amount of yoga that is spiritual. Learning that in my yoga training, I've been able to take that with me, and that's been one of my favorite things I've been able to pass on to other students. Most importantly, my mom, always pushing herself, trying to be the best, and often when we started practicing yoga together, she'd get very discouraged, not being able to do a pose, not being able to stretch as far. After learning the spiritual aspect for myself, I was able to really teach it to her.
Yoga training came along, So I wanted to take that and kind of delve deeper into trying to figure more out about yoga and the mindset, and not just the stretching for the sports and all that. What we're learning is that's kind of like the last part of yoga. All the mental and energy stuff comes first.
It's never been a better time to take your own mental and physical health and well-being into your own hands. Reach out to me today. Don't wait. Give me a call or a text. The number is listed below. Whether you want to teach or just deepen your practice, I am so excited to have you become a part of this program and help guide you through this journey that is ultimately going to lead you to your best self.